Take it in, kids. This is what a fully functional adult looks like. So stay in school and all that stuff.
Suicide Squad is the story of a group of supervillains who are sent into the world to stop a potentially global threat. I torture you! I swear, and I shouldn't, really and truly, but I think that the team at Warner Brothers, the editing team at Warner Brothers, needs to smoke less weed, or perhaps more. More weed. Yeah, hear me out. The film was enjoyable. I liked it. But when you see it, you can tell where the editing process fell down, in some parts. I don't know why Warner Brothers is this way when it comes to comic book movies. I mean, you watch any film that comes out of the WB, whether it is The Matrix or other films, the editing process is like on point. You can see what's going on there. But because it's comic book inspired, it has to be insipid. I was a little worried because of the reviews that was coming out before the actual film came out, which was stupid on my part, because pre-sales already charted opening weekend to be great, and people who saw it, they're the critics. They're not the grand majority, as it were. So you're still going in to see the film for yourself, and then you can make your own judgments. But when you come out of B versus S, I literally just said B versus S. When you come out of Batman versus Superman, and you're waiting for Justice League and Wonder Woman, you desperately want DC properties, and most of the prophets who are in charge of DC properties, to get it right. That being said, the film was enjoyable, save a few things. So let's get into that. Okay, I've seen it in advertising, because that's where I live. A client who brings out a product offering second will always be compared to the one who launched first. It's just that simple. Even within the idea of the team dynamic, like when you watch films that have a team dynamic, there are certain tropes that Hollywood uses in terms of recruitment. Watch Magnificent Seven, watch the trailer for this new Magnificent Seven. Check out Lord of the Rings, watch Mod Squad. You will see it. There's a line, there's a thin line that it all kind of looks the same. Really what you do with it is what matters, it's what makes the difference. That being said, when you are the second to release your product offering, do your research so that you don't come across as a copy of the first one. So, that way, you don't put Spirit in the Sky, which is, in Guardians of the Galaxy soundtrack, in your film. So in essence, it's kind of like Suicide Squad Volume 1. Some of the rules were just useless. And not even the throwaway character. Well, I can't go into that because it's a non-spoiler review. Go see the movie for yourself. But then you have the important characters. Like Katana is an important DC character. Katana. I didn't feel that much from her. Killer Croc's Bayou accent, whatever that is, and by extension some of his lines, was just trying too hard, though he did have some good stuff in the script. He did have some funny bits in the script. They were cool, but thanks to the non-power of editing, it feels a little short. Now, Deadshot and Harley. The interaction between those two, that was true. That was like really true. I approve. And if you're worried that this might have been the Will Smith show, if you're one of those people who is worried about that casting, don't fret it. You might say that it was the Margot Robbie show, because Harley Quinn was spot on. Madness and the lucidity was on point with her.
Ain't no mercy.
Hey guys.
Viola Davis's Amanda Waller is, wow, dear wow, that was cool. I liked her. She is Amanda Waller. When the casting for them had started, it was it was Viola Davis, it was Oprah Winfrey, and it was Octavia Butler. Those were the three names that were bandied around, but Viola Davis completely killed it as Amanda Waller. We approve. And then there's Enchantress. I mean, the best description I can tell you about an Enchantress is, this is a girl who played Modern Oil Juve, and she's a little drunk, and she's dancing in the streets. I still don't know how I feel about the Joker, but I will say that I've sort of resolved it. You may have a better opinion when you see him. There are one or two little inspired moments. There are some lines in there though that he has. I don't want to think about the Joker having sex. I don't.
Where's the Joker?
Who knows? Making ha-ha with Harley Quinn.
It is possible that this Joker is going to be the Joker of the DC Cinematic Universe moving forward, right? Which means that when Batman's solo movie comes out, he might be the one to play the Joker and that sort of thing. So basically, if there's going to be more to him, think of this as an introduction to the Joker. Okay, the main issue. The story makes for a good summer flick, but it falls in certain places, primarily because of the editing. 1 minute you're in the subway with a bomb and a witch, and the next you're elsewhere 2 days later. But it's not, it's not a hot mess as some of the critics would say. I've seen a hot mess. It's called Green Lantern. There was this one truly scary part of the film. The villain of the piece is no Emperor Palpatine, I can tell you that. They're more like the Goa'uld in Stargate, SG-1, Stargate SG-1. That's that kind of vibe. Where's Raw? I mean, if you're going to assemble the Harley Squad, then you really need a villain worthy of them. And I feel as if this villain isn't worthy of them. I heard rumors of a standalone Harley Quinn film, and maybe the events that happened at the end of the film, that could probably hint to that, or it could tie into a solo Batman film later on. These are all options, In the end, I enjoyed it. The tagline for the film says, "Worst heroes ever," but I am happy. I'm not completely satisfied. And I don't get my money back warranty though. This is not the worst film ever. So go see it. Go see it twice. You know what? Do it 3 times. Because reasons.
I torture you. Take my hand through the flame. I torture you. I'm a slave to your games. For pain. I wanna change. sucker for pain. I got the squad tatted on me from my neck to my ankles. The pressure from the man got us.
There is an after credit scene. Well, it's a mid-credit scene, let's be honest. You know, DC doesn't really do after credits, that kind of thing. They just wrap up everything and then stay. There is a conversation that mirrors a conversation that happened in one of the animated pieces, and I was genuinely happy about that. So don't just get up and walk out. Thankfully nobody did. Well, 2 people. But stay. There is another scene happening after that. Bye.